Okay, good evening, everyone. Coming to you this evening about what to do when your seedlings get leggy. Let me show you a picture. Leggy, leggy, falling over, burnt, just legginess. Okay, all except for this one and a couple of others. This is a good teaching video as to how you can revive them. Everything can't be revived because I did let some of them dry out. Let me slap myself in the face. But the ones that turned out okay, we're going to work with that. Usually I don't let them get that bad. But anyhow, which I have here is this tote. Get it from the big box store. Some labels. And you just write what's going to be in each row. Of course, I use my trusty Jiffy seed starting mix. And I boiled the water. And I did make sure there were no gnats in that. Let it cool and dry. Cool down. Tray, just a seed tray. You get this at the big box store for like $2 or something. These are gonna sit in here like that. You're gonna water from the bottom. So I want to get that out the way. And you may only need one of these depending on how many plants you have that you need to do. I'm using a spoon because I left my pricker outside. I hope that came out right. Pricker. That's what the little thing that you prick the seeds up with. And of course, I'm going to use cardboard dividers to divide each area that so that everything don't run together. But I do that once I see how many of these I'm going to plant. I'm not going to do both of these containers because I may run out of time. You may want to go to bed. I'm trying to make it as fast but informative as I possibly can. And you can get popsicle sticks to use, put the date and the plant that you're putting in here. You don't have to get these. I got these from a seed store, a seed and feed store, and they're nice. It's supposed to be pretty durable. So here we go. We're gonna get to work. I'm gonna go with beets at first. I have my cheat sheet because I have the arrows coming down here. Remember I put the arrows here on this tray from the other video to mark up and down. So with my sheet, it tells me row number 5, which is here, are beets. The last 2 cells are beets. And 6, the last 4 cells are beets. So I have a lot of beets. So I'm going to start with beets. That 72 tray, seed cell tray, I broke it in half, and I only brought this part in here. Remember, 72, so the other half has all the peppers in it. The peppers has not germinated. Well, some of them have, some have not. They're still working on it, but that's okay. So we're going to do our beets and see what we have going on here. Let me see if I can get you down just a little bit further without breaking my phone so you can see what I'm doing. Just go down and kind of lift up. You don't really want to touch the stem. Bring up a plug. Come over here. You're going to remove some soil. This is going to have to go deep. As deep as you can get it. Don't have to be pretty. You're going to pack it back in. And let's see here. Let me make sure I'm doing this okay. You're going to put the plug in and bring it on all the way up to almost the neck of the greenery, the leaf. I don't know if y'all can see that right here. I'll bring it over so you can see it. Yeah. So it's almost like it's getting started all over again. So when they get leggy, they're stretching for the light. So you're bringing it up like as if it wasn't stretching at all. Let me bring my phone to you so you can see. Let me see. There it is. Yeah. Here it is right here. See how high up I brought that soil? And I just packed it all the way up. I didn't take the beets loose or anything like that. They'll be fine. So let me put you back. And let's do some more. Okay. You're nice and snug, rather. Make sure you don't fall. Okay, so this is where we are right here. In here. So we're going to do another beat. This one, we don't want to handle it too much. Don't hold it too tight. Came loose. It's a little limp. It's okay. You're just going to do a plug. Put it down in there and bring it up to the top of where the leaf is. So gently hold it. Gently hold it. Gently hold it. You want to build it up to where it's standing up. Okay, so now we have done those. So we are going to I don't know what I did with my spoon. Here it is. Get another plug out. Just go down and put it up. You don't want to put it up by the roots. You don't want to really touch it as much as possible. And this is 3. So this has a nice root on it. It's still alive. So we're going to go and dig a deep hole. I'm digging it with my finger. And just pat that in. Pull that up just a little bit. Pack it in. And I'll let you guys see. I'm sorry I can't show you everything like you need to see it. But you're going to have one to break. That one broke. We're not going to worry about that. We got plenty of beets. Going to do another one. Let it go down into the hole. So let's find another one. Seems as though these, all on this row, are beets. So we'll just continue to do beets. And I'm going to put it down. Bring the soil back around it. Let it stand up. But you want it to stand up. Up to his neck, because the light is going to be directly on these. We're going to try another one. Another plug. This plug has 2. I'm just digging all the way down. That's why I have this kind of storage container. And this fell all the way down. Come on, get back up here. I don't know where its friend went to. We're not going to worry about it. We'll just do this one. You want to pack the hole back in. Oh, there he is. There you are. Come on back here. What you doing? Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to pack it back in. Just like you're outdoors. Just like you're outdoors. And you may have to go back and pull some soil away from around some of the other ones as we play with it. So this is what we're looking like right here, right over there. That's what we're looking like. So we will do the last of the beets on this side. You don't have to do it in this huge, big of a container. You can do this in a cup. Just cut some slits in the bottom. Make sure that it has drainage. You know, you can do a cup like this. You put several of them in a cup because you're going to take them out. Or you can do a smaller container. You can do the pea pot that I showed you before. I mean, there's just so many ways that you can do this when they get to be leggy. Now, this one is not looking promising, but I'm just going to keep hope alive and put it in there anyway. How about that? because you just never know. You never know. I'm going to give it some fish emulsion, very mild, not fish emulsion, I'm sorry, Super Thrive. Very small amount of Super Thrive, very weak Super Thrive. And that'll give it the vitamins that it needs. It's going to go back in there on the heat mat. And, you know, I'll show you what it's looking like. So once again, these are all leggies. Now let's see if we can get these apart. Now the way you gently pull them apart, gently pull them apart. And there you go, we have two. So now I'm going to do an individual one. This is an individual one right here. You come over here. Just take your time. Get it up to the neck where it is going to stand up. You want it to stand up. That is the most important thing, that they're standing up. So we'll take another individual one right here. You see, I let it sit him down. You see that little baby? They're very tender now, very tender. We're going to put this one in. With your finger, you can just dig a hole. You don't have to have all that equipment. You can do this. Just have to be tender, not break their necks. Just think of them as a baby. And stand it up. It's easy if you have something to dig with. Then we have these two right here. I'm going to pull them apart gently and go in and do another one. Now I'm thinking I'm going to save some of these beets and take them outside because they're ready for me to take outside. Y'all know me. Okay, and now one more. Big enough hole, because look at how long the root is. And just drop it in there. Build the soil up around it. Close it up. Pack it in. Some more soil. Just keep looking at it till it's standing like you want it to be standing. Anybody who's not standing up right, you just put some more soil on them. You want that soil to hold them up. So, and that's how you do it. This right here, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. I will do that much. After you have done everything, this is broccoli, going to be Brussels sprouts. I have collards over here, Swiss chard, and Malabar spinach. I'll come back and maybe do another video on some more things. But I want to show you, before my phone gives out, where all this is going to go to. They're going to be in a new situation. I'll just bring you with me. I have to unplug. I always got to plug something up because we have to keep our phone charged up. It's going to go here. This is the heat. Uh-oh. Avalanche. This is the heat mat over here. Yeah, let me get this up. Okay. Heat mat. This is going to sit here just like that. Y'all see that? This is the other half. Things have not completely popped up, but you got something coming here. Something coming here. Right here. So things are coming up. Now these won't be leggy. I'm not going to let them get leggy. So I'm going to be nice about those. This is where it's going to sit. Right here. And this is the tray. You see the ridges in the tray? So they allow the water to come up. There are holes in here. I have holes in the bottom, about maybe 12. I use my little soldering iron. So there's holes in the bottom. So they will wick the water up. It's going to wick the water up. So I'm going to show you something else. For your light, people ask about grow lights. It'll be this kind of setup right here. I'm going to take this pipe that's been sitting here. Make sure ain't nothing took up no home in it. PVC pipe, 3/4 inch. I've been sitting in here putting sand inside of at work here, the milk jug. And you would take the milk jug, you would take the PVC pipe, stick it in the milk jug, and you would clamp your light onto here. And you can adjust, you can start off down here low for the light to be directly on your plant. And as your plants grow, you can move the light up the pole. But this is paver sand. Couldn't find play sand, which is what I normally use. Paver's sand. I look terrible, but I'm in the house. Okay. Paver sand. And the way I do it, I take this and put it inside of a shopping bag that's lined with foil. I don't want to make a mess. And the paver sand is sitting right in here. I take a cup. Let me take this out. I take a cup. Let me see. I put this over here. This is a funnel. This is a funnel. And I take just a cup. And I put it in the funnel. Now, I usually make my own funnel with some aluminum foil, which would be better. Because this has been an all-day thing trying to get this sand to go down in here. I usually just use aluminum foil. I need a bigger mouth opening. But anyway, that's how you do it. My phone's blinking. So I hope you guys got the gist of it. When you're taking your plants out of the cells, I used a spoon. You can use, they have a little pricker that you can prick it up with. But if you know what you're doing, it's okay. But I say, just be gentle and careful. Take your time trying to carry this back in here, and it is heavy. Take your time, and don't be in no hurry. So once again, you when they get leggy, don't get distressed. Was it Malika said something about the seeds? Did you say your seedlings are turning brown? If they're turning brown and they're on a heat lamp, I do believe one or two things is happening. You either have that light too close to them and you're burning them, or they are not, they're too much water. One of the two. One of the two things is going on there. But it's hard to tell if I can't see them. You need to do a picture. But I'm glad to hear that your herbs are doing good. But I don't know how tall you allow your seedlings to get, how much water you're doing. You may have, brown can usually mean too much water. Once again, I don't know. And if they're on a heat mat, how bright of a light do you have? Do you have a 100 watt, 200 watt, 300 watt bulb? What size wattage do you have? All of that makes a difference. So I really can't answer 100% truthfully without knowing the information, like what kind of lighting system are you using, grow lighting system are you using. That all would make a difference. So if you can just let me know. But if they have grown up to become leggy, then you can use this system right here. I'm going to go in here, dig a hole, and just plug this in. Just plugging it in and holding them while I build the soil up around them. And we'll come back and visit with these in about 3 to 4 days. If I decide to come in here earlier, I will, let you know. Let's see, I had 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one, I know these are beets right here. So 1, 2. No, these are Swiss charts. Oop, got to leave those alone. These are beets right here though. Yeah. So I can't lose my thought talking to y'all. Y'all will make somebody lose their train of thought. So I'm gonna go in here and do a little bit more while I'm doing the beets, and then I need to be through with these beets and do something else. Um, took up too much space. So I'm going to show you how you do your divider. So these are my beets over here. These are the beets over here. So I need to put a divider in that is going to separate the beets. Here they are. So let me do this. See how far over I need to come. I'm using cardboard. And go on ahead and cut right here. Ooh, 20 minutes. I wasn't trying to hold you guys that long. I'm sorry. You cannot rush perfection. That's what I've been told anyway. I'm just teasing. It ain't like that. So, making a divider hole. And I have pulled some beets with me. That's okay. So, pull that up there and sit this in here just like that. Just like that. It'll sit up. It's fine. So you have just divided your beets from whatever you're going to put over here, which will probably be my broccoli. And I can take these beets that came up by accident and just plug them back in somewhere. They'll be all right. So anyway, so that's how you do your divider. I hope this has helped. I hope you understood what I was doing. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comment. It's going on 22 minutes. I hope y'all watch the whole video so I can get me some time now. Okay, I'm going to put this in. Fix this one little beet that wants to act crazy, but I'm going to eat him when he get older, so I need to go on here and be nice to him right now. Okay. There you go. There you go, baby. Okay, and so now we're ready to do broccoli and Brussels sprouts in here. And we'll put a divider in here the same way. I'm already dividing it with my hand. And we'll put a divider in here. I'll let you see the divider. And that's how the divider's looking. I just divided it here. And I put the, as a matter of fact, I put the divider in this time ahead of time. And puff this up a little bit. Give me more soil at the top. We'll come back and visit when everything is over. You guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, comment, ring the notification bell. And Miss Gail is out. Love you. Bye.